At this time, I'd like to turn things over to my fellow charter member, who's going to be our table topics master, and that is Valentina from Chile. Valentina?
Buenos días a todos. Good morning from Chile, and welcome to our table topics session. For today, we have a challenge to get to know each other a little bit better. And for this, I have prepared, in the spirit of celebration, a very traditional party game, which is Truth or Dare. So I will ask our table topic volunteers, or not so much volunteers because I have handpicked some, to choose between Truth or Dare, and I'll give you a question or a dare. So I will first like to call Miss Zilba from Indonesia to be our first volunteer for table topics. Zilba, are you there? Ready?
Yes.
Can you tell me, what do you prefer, truth or dare?
Truth.
Truth. Okay, Zilba. What do you follow most often, your head or your heart? What do you follow more often, your head or your heart? The screen is yours.
Thank you so much, Madam Table Topics Masters. My fellow Toastmasters, especially the chartered members, if I have to choose between the head or heart, I mostly use, from my professional work, I normally use my head because I have to think logically and in chronological order. However, when it comes to Toastmasters, especially dealing with the members, and as a servant leader, I mostly use my heart. But however, everything should be based and stick with the rules. But there are several things, certain things that we actually can be flexible. So my fellow Toastmasters, especially in Toastmasters itself, I rather to use my heart over my head because we cannot deny the heart voice, and no matter how logic our decision, how right and correct the decision that we all made, but it all always come back to heart. So always use your heart, but think logically and use it balanced normally. But when it comes to me, heart, I think it's the most important. I always follow my heart. I think that to be all from me. Back to you, Madam Table Topics Master.
Thank you, Zilba, for sharing a little piece of truth from yourself. And now I will call our next volunteer, a fellow Toastmaster from South America, just like me. I'm going to invite Wendy from Colombia to join us on this table topic session. And Wendy, please let me know, what do you prefer, truth or dare?
Truth.
Truth. Okay, I like sharing. Wendy, tell us, what gets you on your nerves? What gets you on your nerves? Something that really bothers you? Please, can you share with us?
Sure. If I'm actually a kind person and easily patient and comfortable with anything, that kind of person that you can invite everywhere because I'm not really annoying about everything, and I am a diverse person that really enjoys sharing everything. But if I think about that really bothers me or is annoying for me, maybe it's when people don't care about others. When you are just so individualistic, or you don't mind to bother others. I got a crazy neighbor that used to just scream, ring bells at midnight. And even when I so patient and I really try to keep everything on calm and enjoy, I don't really enjoy when others don't care about that peace, or cross those transparent lines or barriers and don't respect others. That's something that really bothers me.
Thank you, Wendy. I think, yes, disrespect is something that gets me on my nerves too. And now we'll move on to our next speaker, all the way from Australia, I'm going to invite Tim, who's being quite enthusiastic about playing this party game. So Tim, would you let us know, what do you prefer, truth or dare?
Always love the truth.
Okay, so Tim, your question is, what foreign language would you like to learn and why? Which foreign language would you like to learn and why?
Gracias. The foreign language I like to learn is Indonesian. I've been trying to learn Indonesian for a while now, and that's because my spouse is from Indonesia. And I speak a little bit of Indonesian, but I want to expand my vocabulary. So I would like to expand it very much. And it's quite challenging. My brother has married recently a lady from Colombia. And so I've been learning Spanish as well. And it's quite tricky having to learn two languages at the same time. I get the words confused between one language and another. So I've made a decision that I'll just learn Indonesian and I'll just have to use Google Translate for my Spanish for a while longer. So if I had to choose a language that I'd like to speak more of, it would be Indonesian. Makasih. Thank you.
Thank you, Tim, for sharing. So Indonesian, what an exotic language. And now we're moving on to our next volunteer. This is Padma from India. Padma, tell me, what would you prefer, truth or dare?
So let me take dare, because there's been a lot of truth. Let me take dare.
Okay, so let's go for the dare. I dare you to choose any member in this meeting room and dedicate a song to this person. And of course, sing it. So you sing and dedicate a song to any member on this room.
So this, I'm inspired by what Manoj said. So I'm going to, kind of open the ring fence and embrace diversity. And I'm going to sing for you in my language. All right? And I dedicate this song to you. And here is the song. Mishair to nahi, mishair to nahi, magar ye hazeen, jab se dekha मैंने तुझको मुझको शायरी आ गई. Let me translate it for the sake of all the Toastmasters. This song is a very famous song from a Hindi movie. And it goes like this. मैं शायर तो नहीं. I am not a poet. I am not a poet. मगर ए हसीन. But when I see this brilliant face in front of me, Shairi aa gayi. Automatically, poem is coming out of me. And that's what I delivered. So this is essentially to say that the possibility of seeing good things, the possibility of seeing bright things, the possibility of seeing really impressive things lies in the eyes of the beholder. We can indeed embrace diversity. We can see beauty in whatever we encounter. It's all in here and not out there. That's the message that I want to convey. And I think today, after listening to all of the speeches, I am doubly inspired. And I want to also thank Annie Bay for inviting me to this meeting. And I feel that it has been a wonderful evening spent. Remember, I am in India. So for us now, it is evening. It's been a wonderful evening spent. Thank you so much. Back to you.
Thank you, Padma. What a beautiful song. And what a beautiful message that it conveys. So now I'll invite our next table topic speaker all the way from Curaçao. I want to invite Keith to participate in this table topic session. So Keith, would you choose between truth and dare? What do you prefer?
Truth.
Truth. Okay, Keith. tell me, what's something that you have always wanted to try, but you have never had the courage to do? What's something that you've always wanted to try, but never had the courage to actually do it?
Well, thank you for the question. You know, I always wanted to fly in the sky like birds. I think that's something that must be such an amazing experience to leave the ground as human being, not in a plane, like birds do. They walk on the ground, they fly, they land on a piece of a tree. And when I study that, I think this is a marvelous ability. If creation of God can do that, walk on the ground, go upstairs, fly in the sky, you don't need a plane, you are your own plane. Sometimes I even dream of that. But the reality is, and that's another kind of truth, as a human being, I can fly if it isn't in a plane. But still, it is something I will do, try to do, but go there because I know I will fall down. So that's the challenge between the truth and daring. I would like to go to a high mountain and dare to fly, but I know what the result is, and I don't like that result. So I accept what I am with my abilities, and my glass of water is always half full. So keep walking on this earth and flying to other countries with a plane. Madam Table Topic Master.
Thank you, Keith, for sharing. So, flying like a bird, what a wonderful feeling that must be. Now, let's continue with our Truth or Dare game. I'm going to invite all the way from Wales, Jean. Jean, are you there? What would you like to choose? Truth or Dare?
I'm a bit scared of the dare, which after Padma's enterprise, but I will go for dare because I'm scared.
All right, I like that. So I dare you to recite a poem for us. Could you recite any poem that you know?
Oh, I can remember bits of poems. Tricky.
That's okay. You can do like a poem mix.
I can do a poem mix. Okay, so the one that I remember from school is from John Donne, which starts off with, "Death, be not proud, though some have called thee mighty and dreadful, for thou art not so." And I really loved that poem because it was like, I don't have to be controlled by this thing that seems to be a fact. And I just thought it was such a brave poem. The other thing that springs to mind, which is not quite a poem, but to me it is now, is a definition I learned in science class when I was in school. And I was so scared of the science teacher that I learned off by heart the definition of the ampere. And I can still say it many, many, many years on. So, the definition of the ampere is that constant current which, if maintained in two straight parallel conductors of infinite length, of negligible circular cross-section, that causes each to exert a force of 2 by 10 to the -7 newtons per meter length of the other. Madam Topics Master.
Thank you, Jean, for sharing that wonderful mix of poems. That's very nice of you. And now I'm going to invite our last table topic speaker for today, because unfortunately the constraint of time won't allow us to continue for more time. And this is a fellow friend from Brazil, Ricardo. Would you like to choose Truth or Dare? Ricardo, are you there? Oh, I think we missed him. Okay.
Yes, I am.
Well,
Yes,
that
yes, I am. I was
is
not
there?
expecting that you would call me.
Because it's a surprise.
Yeah.
So, Ricardo, what do you prefer, truth or dare?
There.
Dare, I like that. Brave, bold. So, you're from Brazil, and I would like to dare you to show us your favorite dance move on the screen for the rest of the world.
Screen. No way.
Yes, just like your favorite. Well, that's the dance. I know you're a very good dancer, but
I
or
can
you
tell
can
you.
sing us a song.
Okay, I can describe because I was not prepared mentally for doing so. You know, in Brazil we have lots of different rhythms. We are worldwide well known for samba moves. I don't know how to do them. I don't know how to dance samba. I know some flavors of samba that I would need a partner. That's why I cannot dance it right now, because I don't have a partner with me right now to dance those moves, to dance this rhythm. And there's something else which is not Brazilian, but is from Latin America, which is salsa, that I love as well. That we have in lots of countries in Latin America is an important rhythm that I like a lot. And I see Wendy talking to me about the samba in Brazil, and I love. Yesterday I was watching some videos about the salsa from Colombia. There is the salsa from Cuba, salsa from Colombia, and the salsa de como se dice, salsa de rueda, I love it as well. And in summary, Valentina, I was not expecting you. You invite me to dance online for all the world to see me. This was not fair with me.
Yes, that is why it was a dare. But okay, thank you for your good spirits in participating. And with this, we're closing our table topic session. Thanks to all of our participants. We had a long list of volunteers. Unfortunately, we did not have enough time for all of you, but please join us in our next meeting as a guest, and we'll have more table topics for you.